Greetings, 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 greetings. Let me clear out this energy. Alright, y'all. When I cut the deck and then I just did a previous read, there could be a Queen of Swords out here somewhere. Either being a home wrecker, lying out the side of her ass, neck, whatever you want to call it. Keep in mind, you can be a masculine in your feminine energy, but something you're not right now. I don't know what's going on with the Queen of Swords, but bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords, someone's being stabbed in the back, has been stabbed in the back, will be stabbed in the back. So let's tap in and see what the collective got going on. Okay, we got the World card coming out. I believe this is Capricorn energy. Um, the World speaks of ending cycle. You have completion. Like that's the last high iconic card, and we got a Judgment at the bottom. So there's an awakening people are going through. I feel like there's a mass awakening. Um, A lot of folks are in some cycles. I feel like things that are no longer registering with you, all the faking and pretending, I feel like that could be coming to a halt. The judgment speaks of taking accountability, answering your calling. Like I said, going through an awakening. So a lot of y'all, some people you could be hearing your name called. And then it's like you coming out and you ask people, did you call me? No, the spirit guides are calling you. Archangel Michael probably calling you. God is probably calling you because it's like they're testing y'all out of hearing, okay? So I feel like the world is coming to an end on people trying to pretend that they sleep. The Schumann resonance is out of this world in a sense. I mean, the energy, some of y'all might be tired as hell, some of y'all might be achy as hell. You're just going through a time right now. I call them ascension symptoms. So, a lot of stiffness, ache and pain. I'm trying to tell you, heaviness. With the Seven of Wands, though, I just want you to know that you are blocked, covered, cloaked. You know what I'm saying? You are being protected, chosen one. I feel like sources having you walk away from person, places, and things that's no longer serving you. Because, like I said, a lot of y'all waking up and y'all have a journey that you have to go on, and everybody cannot go. So you might find out people you've been hanging around with for years, and all of a sudden they get busy, you get busy. Now, the Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups just came out. So I don't know whether someone, either you have family that's collaborating against you or either for you or against you. Y'all put that where it go. I could be talking to an Emperor, Aries energy at the bottom. And like I said, if it's not even about that, then with the World to the Seven of Wands here, you in this cycle possibly with groups of people and family members that might have to try to come up against you, okay? Because like I said, depending on the awakening that you're going through, a lot of y'all stepping out of the churches. And like I said, some of your family members may not be too keen with that. And like I say, if you are the emperor, when you're using the emperor's energy, you are the head. You are the divine masculine father figure. So like I said, keep in mind it could be a father figure that kind of like maybe got all his siblings, your siblings or whatever against you. Y'all put that where it go. Okay. What else, spirit? Okay, so we got 4 cups coming out in the reverse, along with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. In the reverse, I feel like somebody, you're opening up your heart. You're opening yourself up to love right now. I feel like with the Ace of Wands being in the reverse, you could be somebody who, at one point, you might have used to lead with sexual energy or whatever. But I feel like with it in the reverse mode, somebody you holding on to your sexual energy. Okay, right about now, sexual energy. And I feel like you are being more enlightened when it comes to your sacral energy. Because that's why your creativity comes from. What else? What else? If someone's in the reverse. Yeah, because like I said, I don't know whether you had people juggling you or, like I said, somebody you done some work and you realize it now. That's your power. Your sexual energy is your power. Like I said, so Two of Pentacles, you may be finding balance. Death card at the bottom. So someone could be a Scorpio or it's like someone you're going through a transformation. The old you is dying and the new you is being rebirthed. And what I mean by that, I feel like somebody could be repenting from their ways, which means repent means to stop doing something and not go back to it. You can't damn be doing something Monday through Saturday and think you can go up in the church Saturday, Sunday and say forgive me and then start the shit over right after church. That's just you playing with God. But anywho, like I said, somebody could be trying to find balance now. Going through a transformation. There's some things that you're no longer. When you're going through that awakening, you're going to realize there's a lot of things that you used to be into that you're going to be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. And don't be alarmed. All it is that you're growing. That is what growth look like. And when you used to be somebody rowdy out here in these streets, but then when something happened and God give you another way to handle the situation, pat yourself on the back. That's you grown. That's growth. Now the Four of Wands, I feel like somebody could be juggling more than one financial opportunity. You are about to be moving. Four of Wands speaks of moving into stability, celebrating all the work that you have put in from the Ace, Two, and Three of Wands. And I could be talking to a Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo is like you celebrating from all the works that you put in. As the Queen of Pentacles, you are just like the Queen of Cups. You're nurturing, you get into the bag, but you also know how to take care of your family, be a mother, be a wife. And yeah, with the Sun card, like I said, you are enlightened. You happy, you spreading your happiness. Page of Pentacles, like I said, you could be someone who know how to read the energy. You could be somebody who's going back to school to learn a new trade. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with this awakening, you are here to help awaken others and spread your light. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Like I said, you're highly energetic, ready to take on the world. Queen of Pentacles. So could be talking to an Earth sign. The World card was the first card out. I believe that's Capricorn energy. Earth sign. That means you're very grounded. I feel like you're somebody you're not easily shaken. Yeah, Temperance coming out. Like I said, you somebody who done went and find peace and balance with your time, with your energy. Empress, like I said, you stepping into your Empress energy. You're creating things, you're creating by having birth, bringing new life into the world. Or I feel like you have new jobs, new tasks, new skills that the Most High is about to birth you with. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups. So just be careful with all this stuff that you're doing. It's like your light is going to attract. We attract dark and light energies. Okay, with the levels at the bottom. So you may have somebody coming towards you. I feel like because in the beginning we talking about the Ten of Swords, so it could have been someone who stabs you on your back at one point, and now they may be trying to come towards you. Okay, that's confirmation. What else, Spirit? Yeah, and like I said, somebody regretting what they did. It could be this Knight of Cups. It came in charming, charismatic, try to get in your stuff. You was like, nah, and now there is some type of regret. So whoever you are, you continue to stand your ground and stand in your power, because the world is in your hands.